So if I had a speech, it definitely have to do with my basic military basic training experience. I was 18 years old, and I remember the first day. I grew up living with my dad, so my dad told me that it'll be a very simple experience. I'm guessing he said that just because he went through it. I remember the first night being in basic training. I went through like 5 hours of in process, and I was tired. It was nighttime, and I remember finally going to bed, and I was looking up. I was like, this isn't gonna be so bad. He was right after all. I felt like I laid my head down for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And right when I laid my head down, I felt myself going to sleep. My TI bust in the room. And she's yelling, get up, get up, get up. She's cussing, acting all crazy and stuff. Her last name was Hurt. So that lets you know how serious she was about her job. I woke up and we went downstairs and went to the chow hall to get breakfast. One thing about basic training, they have some really good looking food, and it actually tastes very good. The best food I ever had in my life, to be perfectly honest. I filled my tray and plate up with bacon, sausage, eggs, grits, everything. I was so hungry. At that time I ate a lot. I was 18 years old, so I was still growing. Um, I took one bite of my bacon and they yelled for me to get up. One bite. 18-year-old grown man. One bite of bacon for breakfast. Y'all just do not understand how what effect that had on me. So I'm going through, I'm hungry throughout the day, and I remember laying down first night, and I was just like, Dad, you lied to me. You said this was gonna be easy, and I can't even get a good breakfast. Week go by, I'm starting to get accustomed to the basic training life. And as I'm sitting upstairs, I'm watching other trainees go upstairs and they're crying. I'm like, why y'all crying? They're like, oh, I got a chance to talk to my mom and my parents. I was like, okay, that's cool, but I don't see the point of crying. And it just seemed weird because everybody was coming up crying. Then finally, my TI was like, all right, trainee grooms, it's your turn to call your parents. Go call your parents. So I'm calling my parents. I'm on the phone. Like, I don't see why they crying. I'm like, hey, mom. She's like, hey, son, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good, getting through it. And then when it was time to get off the phone, she was like, all right, son, I love you. I was like, I love you too, mama. I just started bawling, crying for some reason. I actually felt, why they was crying. And I remember coming upstairs and it was like, I was just wiping my face. They was like, you cry, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. But my basic training experience, man, it was amazing. Very amazing experience. I had some great memories from it. Honestly, if I was to sit here and tell you all about all my experiences, I'd be here forever. But that's my memorable experience in my life, and that's something I think about and I can hold with me for the rest of my life.